Hey, welcome everyone to Wizards Outlook. We got Raymond Lyons here, Cardo Dudley Jr., Wilson Tarbay Jr. The Washington Wizards have fallen to the Chicago Bulls for the second time this week. Trey Jones with a huge game. He led the Bulls past the Wizards 119-108. He wasn't alone. It was Trey Jones. We saw Leonard Miller get in on the action, and Colin Sexton took 2 threes. He hit one of them. He spent 4 quarters getting downhill, bullying people. And I was tired of tweeting it. I was trying to find creative ways to tweet about his forays to the basket. And after a while, I might as well just copied and pasted it. But Washington had a late run in this one, but, Cardell, similar to the other day, it takes a quarter. The Bulls made that quarter the third quarter. And then in the fourth quarter, they kind of just added on. Washington made a rally, but the damage in the third quarter was done. Yuki getting the crowd loving each and every moment that he was being the pest that he was. But Ray, we'll start with you and Ricardo. Just your thoughts on this one as Washington, like I said, fell to Chicago for the second time this week.
Yeah, like you pointed out, it just fell apart in the third quarter for the Wizards. First half was competitive, but that third quarter, Colin Sexton and Trey Jones, they had 13 and 12 respectively, and that was all she wrote. It's been a common theme once the opponent kind of imposes their will, the Wizards just don't punch back. They had a rally late, but it was too late at that point. Too much momentum had been built up, and the Bulls was just rolling. You talked about the big three in the introduction: Leonard Miller, Colin Sexton, and Trey Jones. Leonard Miller 26 and 11 on 11-14, 14 from the field. Colin Sexton 27, and Trey Jones 31 and 6. That's, you let 3 people get that much production, and you're probably going to lose the game, which we saw. The Wizards, again, they lost almost every statistical category. Their bench was more productive, but that's because the Bulls starters put in so much work. It wasn't really needed, but yeah, man, they're just winding down the season. You pointed out Colin Sexton just repeatedly getting downhill. Once that starts happening, the rest of the defense is compromised, and the Bulls took advantage, whether it's Sexton finishing or making a play for someone else. But yeah, man, 80 down, 2 more to go, and we up out of here.
Cardell, your thoughts on tonight?
I mean, the Wizards just couldn't guard nobody. It don't matter who scored it. They couldn't keep nobody in front of them. And those 3 players had their way. The worst players shot 57% out of the 3 from the field. Points in the paint, 68-50. And it's not like the Bulls have like this dominant post presence that scored half of the points or something. It was all perimeter guys just breaking guys down, getting out transition, capitalizing off of turnovers, backdoor cuts, V cuts, lob play, whatever you want to call it, man. They got it done, and they lived in the paint. And this is what happens when you live in the paint. Good things usually happens. And the other aspect of them living in the paint, free throws, 24-25 from the free throw line. They shot 96%. So even if the Wizards did shoot better, which they didn't, they shot 39-20. They had 39, 26, 81 shooting splits. Even if they did shoot well, it still would have been a tough game to pull out because they just could not stop them. They couldn't stop these guys, man. And it is what it is, man. Look, the article came out earlier on ESPN that's connected to this, and I want to throw this out there about how the best teams in the league are playing slow. They're playing in the half court, and the worst teams in the league are with this fast-paced BS, just taking a bunch of 3, the same stuff we've been seeing all season, and you just saw it come to a head, man. That's all it is, man. So it's not that hard, man. It's not that hard to figure out, man. at least it wasn't what it was on Tuesday. You know let's leave it a bright spot, some positivity. You know they were in the game. Tuesday was pretty much over after the first quarter. You know what I mean? So, no, man. Like I said on Tuesday, and I ended with this. I was hoping the Wizards would show more fight. They showed a little bit more fight, but not nearly enough to be close to trying to pull this out. But you can't go up against players like Colin Sexton or players like Trey Jones, who's a role player, but he's trying to prove he can be more than that, or Leonard Miller, who's trying to stick in the league. You can't go up against those type of players and not bring it, especially when you're in similar positions. That's what makes me look at the situation just with a side eye as far as the Wizards is concerned. Colin Sexton is proven, and he is a dog. He don't care who's on the other side, what situation they're in or whatnot. He's coming to take your head off. Back-to-back games, he's done that. So you get this result.
Yeah, there's nothing to add. Like they were just bullying them for most of the game, like on both ends. Like you seen Yuri like get in there and move folks like that. Again, things I was offended seeing, but to your point, it should be what like both teams use like 8 or 9 players. Should be like 17, 18 guys super hungry because outside of like 3 people, nobody's spot's guaranteed on either roster.
Look at man. What Will Riley do? He led the team with 23. He had 9 rebounds, 7 assists, right? 3 steals. The boy was 8 for 22. He was taking shots AI style.
Yep.
All right. He hungry. He ain't shooting. He wasn't efficient. Last couple months, he just like, I mean, I'm with these dudes, but I ain't with these dudes. That's how he hooping. You know, I'm with them, but don't put me over there with them, man. Judge me off of me. And he been hooping like that. Come on, man. He got up to 22 shots. Nobody else got to 20, dog. That tells you what it is, bro. That tells you what it is, man. So, hey, man, it's just wild, man. But it is what it is.
Hey, man, it's on the screen for you guys. Player of the game. You got 3 candidates. Or y'all could just go ahead and make up a name of 3 people, whatever works. Give somebody a middle name. For me, it's just the Bulls' big 3 apparently tonight. I don't care which order you go. They all took turns doing whatever they wanted. But y'all go ahead.
Great Colin Miller, man.
Hey, man, cool work. Works for me. Xfactor. I guess you could say their names backwards.
Colin Miller.
Yeah.
Like
Colin Miller, man.
That was a game right there. Washington has their final home game all night. Their Capital won against Miami. And we'll be with you guys tomorrow night to see how that goes. Before I think they wrap things up, is it Sunday in Cleveland?
Yep.
It's Cleveland the last game, which again, that's a team be ready for the playoffs. Outside of like the Pistons, I don't even know if people could rest because people need seating. So we'll see what that looks like for the next 2 games. Just something to keep in mind. We appreciate you guys as always. We'll check with you guys tomorrow night for both pregame and outlook.